Welcome everyone to the Pantheon. I'm your host Ray.
And I'm Evy.
And Evy, what are we looking at today?
F9.
Mhm.
I liked it. I like the special effects, and some of them were just wicked, man.
Mhm.
So, like cars going everywhere, it was about family, you know.
Mhm.
That was there. It just wasn't cars, cars, cars. Like, it had a purpose. I thought that was good. It was about family. Um, yeah. And this, should I say what it's about?
Sure, absolutely. Go ahead. Because I
All
think by
right.
now everyone's seen it.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was about family. It was about space, which is cool. You
Mhm.
know, thought it would be like something like that. It was really, really good. What are your thoughts?
Uh, well, I'll say the positives. I think the stunts, they really try to outdo their stunts going out there. I think Tej and Roman, who are the comic duo, really are standouts in this film. And Tyrese, who plays Roman, I mean, he's the one who's like the who actually he says out loud what everyone's thinking, like, they're superheroes. He actually you know tells the audience like we're very self-aware of ourselves, and it's just we're gonna go for a ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the storyline of the brothers, the younger story between Don Toretto and Jacob, there we have flashbacks. This movie, I'm gonna say 15% of it is just flashbacks of their youth, and the purpose of that is to explain what happens near the end. Because if you just see the ending with Jacob and what happens near the end and the sudden switching of what goes on, it doesn't really connect to us. So you have to go through the story of why we never heard of Jacob, why the team has never heard of Jacob, and the whole experience behind that. I think the marketing of it was very tricky, because when you watch the trailer, you think Cypher is flying the plane, and she's the one who picks up the car with the magnets, which is a surprise. The way it's edited is not exactly the way you think it is, and what you think of Jacob, though we do get the explanation of Jacob in the trailer, it's not what you think, and that's pretty good. It's a kind of a false kind of like breadcrumbs, which is sort of cool because when you see the movie, you're completely entertained by it. And I think the trailer itself, everything you see in the trailer is probably in the first 30 minutes of the movie, really, like the whole Tarzan with the car. And well, the magnets, not so much. The magnets are pretty much in near the second half of the film. Um, but in terms of the logic, yeah, logic's out the window at this point. Now they're going just to the crazy world of like just science. Like in terms of magnets, how they work. I don't think that's at all. Even electromagnets, I don't think you can run that fast that the magnet pull doesn't connect to the car, like cables and what have you. Space, yeah, that was pretty cool. I think that's one of my favorite parts is when they do go to space. And the
Yep.
guys from Tokyo Drift are funny. Like Lucas Black, loved him in American Gothic. Was one of my favorite series. Watching him as a young kid, and I think he's a tremendous actor. I know the accent's kind of thick, but that's just part of the charm, I guess. And the team is great. Han, I don't know how I feel about Han and just the whole explanation for that, and where he's been. I guess they're going to explore that more on the Deckard Shaw side, because there's a post-credit scene that leads up to that. I don't know if you know, but there's going to be a Hobbs and Shaw 2, so I'm guessing we might see that in Hobbs and Shaw 2.
Oh,
And I think production is set to. I think they're about to shoot production on that shortly. There's no word in terms of like when it's going to be released. It was Fast 7. I mean, that for me, that was the gold standard. I know a lot of fans. Fast 5 is like the standard of how you look at it. With 7, you had you knew that Paul Walker was gone, so you had a sentimentality of that. But I thought, with the vehicle jumping from building to building, and introducing some really great stunts, and The Rock and Statham really elevated the game. But this one was just like, there's no threat. And at this point, they had Don like taking out, I think, 30 guys, doing a whole Samson sequence in I guess an underground bunker. So, and him breaking a guy in half literally in one sequence. So Uh, yeah, I guess because there's no stakes in it, therefore there's no tension really. But the stunts were really good.
Cool.
And for you?
I really, really liked it. You know, it flowed. It gave to the watcher um, um, that it basically understood things. I
Hmm.
thought really, really good.
That's
I,
good. What do you think about John Cena as Jacob?
yeah, that's who it was.
Hmm.
Like I knew his face,
Hmm.
but I forgot his name. It was really, really good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. With John Cena, I know that he was in wrestling.
Right.
You know, figure him out at first, but he was a good actor and stuff. Yeah, it everything closed. You know, and I mean flowed, and
Hmm.
it's good. I would, yeah,
Yeah.
that's all.
Yeah, I agree. I hope in FX, I think it's called FX. Is it FX or Fast X? Sorry, because FX sounds wrong. Fast X, that the character will have closure in number 10, the last one, because it's sort of left you sort of open ended.
Right.
So, yeah, if the way they go about F9, I kind of hope that it comes full circle, because the whole it's like a trilogy with Cipher. It's going to be a sequel with a sequel. It has to be a sequel with Jacob, and any loose ends like Justice for Han. Do we really get it? Do we understand it? I think it's unfulfilling in this one, but it leaves it open that it will carry on, and the way it ends we do get a glimpse of it, a hint of it. Um, I also like the women in this one. I like the idea that the women here, Michelle Rodriguez, Jordana Brewster's character, Letty and Mia, they hold their own. And they able, it's not just the guys. I mean, women don't need to be saved. They go on their own mission to Tokyo. They're fine. Mexico, which I won't get into that, but like when they fight men, they fight women. It's gone beyond. I mean, these are like superhero-esque people, but like it's actually like it's really positive in terms of that. I mean, they give a lot of sophistication and nuance to those characters. So the whole cast is strong. Regardless, and then you have Tesh and Roman, as I mentioned earlier. They're the comic relief, and they are the like breaking the third wall or the fourth wall, kind of like Bruce Willis in Moonlighting. They kind of
Mm,
make you feel part of the whole story.
cool.
Um, so, any last words?
It was a great movie. Amazing.
Hmm.
Now I can't wait until F10, you know.
Oh, same here,
I thought,
exactly.
yeah, you know, I can't wait.
Well, to reach us, you can reach us at www.pantheonofm.com. This is basically is our name of our show.
Yeah.
There's an email on the site, and you can check out
Yep.
the various sites there. It's really also I do an update, so you get to see what we have coming down the pipe. So check it out. If you can't find us on YouTube, best way to find us is through the website, and you get a direct link to our YouTube channel as well
Cool.
as audio. So on that note, I'm Ray.
And I'm Evy.
We'll talk to you, I guess, on Friday. Take care.